Marty. They've moved around a bit on me. Marty went in. He's going to want right back out. Hi, Morris. Tux is back in his stuff. You needn't worry. Tux was in his spot all night. He just probably went down to use the bathroom, and Morris is like, okay, well, I'll keep your spot warm for you, Tux. Good morning, Morris. We had a peaceful night. Stripe and Marty in the house until 7. Tux and Morris in their respective spots. Yeah, see, Marty's already like, wait a minute, I'm missing out on the outside food, Mom. Come on, Marty. Marty, you coming? Well, I tried to offer. He's not, there's food in the house too. It just really doesn't matter. There we go. So I haven't seen the chickens in. I've lost count now. I hope the guy with the chickens got them back in his pen and they're safe. I wouldn't have been feeding them and taking them home if I was really wishing any real harm to come to them. I was wishing them out of the yard, though, every day. So, it's just dreary out here today. We're not supposed to have any rain before, let's just say 5 p.m., but definitely not before 3 p.m. It's just going to look ugly all day today. It's in the 40s out here. So, not super cold, but not pleasant. Not as pleasant as yesterday. And we got some possible winter precipitation coming this weekend. We'll see. So, they say weekend week, Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe some ice, maybe a snowflake. Just enough to send people into a tizzy, but not do anything, hopefully. Because I don't want ice. I don't want damage from ice. I don't want to deal with ice. Stripe wasn't in the mood to tour the yard this morning, so I said, okay, since it's not that sunny and nice out there. My camellia off in the distance is starting to drop its flowers. Let's see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. There's some down on the ground now. The pink one over here still looks beautiful. And the red one next to it is starting to open up a bit. So, I could have some nice flowers and ice pictures later in the week, but again, I am sorry. I am not hoping for ice by any stretch. Don't want it. But if it happens, I'll go out there and take flowers encased in ice pictures, which we get to do more often than I'd like here. Yeah, now that it's daylight, you can see the levels of the tree with various things on it, and the owl and then this target looking dog are the two things I got at Guardian Angel last night. I had this guy already. I just had brought him down from the attic. Hey girl, hi. Good morning. There's your chicken. Sorry about the noise. How are you? How's my girl? I vacuumed in here yesterday. I tried to get her in the bathroom and I couldn't. So she went under the couch. She really hates it, but she didn't stay hid as long. You know, she's gotten more used to these household noises, but sometimes it's a necessity, especially when she loves to tear apart that carpet down there. Doesn't care about the thistle, but thinks tearing out the carpet base is excellent. So we're all cleaned up today, sweetie pea. We're all cleaned up today. Hi. Hi. When I stop petting her, she always goes over to the side and rubs. Good girl. Yeah, I don't think you really want to go out there. We're trying to motivate ourselves to go exercise. Yeah, it's been hard today. It's so dreary out there, and
that's just out of the garage.
Right, it's cold. It's in the low 40s is the high today. I don't know I don't know if we've hit the 40s or not. And then they're talking about ice probably on Wednesday.
Right.
But anyway, one of our friends from Triangle Tesla Club sent me a video of the I loosely call them protesters out in front of Tesla Raleigh's showroom today. You know, the one we always take Ruby to for service. There looks like a family unit of about 6 people out there saying Americans hate Nazis and implying that Elon and Tesla are Nazis. And I don't know what the laws are for them standing there, but obviously I would prefer for them to be hauled off and punished for lying.
Well, Americans do hate Nazis, but picking to Tesla, the protest, they could go down to the state capitol just as well. I mean, there's no reason to showing up. There's no Nazis at the Tesla in Raleigh or any other Tesla place. Certainly, if they're trying to imply Elon's a Nazi, I think we all know that that's not true. I mean, how many people? I mean, Netanyahu came over and basically said Elon is not a Nazi.
Well,
I mean,
he met with Elon.
Right.
I mean, I don't think he would have met with Elon if he felt Elon was a danger to the
I mean, if you're waking up
Israelis.
If you truly wake up in the morning and you say Elon Musk is a Nazi and I need to go protest, stand on the side of a road in 40-something degree weather to show how much I believe he's a Nazi, I think you're pretty delusional. I think you need to check your facts just a little bit. I'm thinking you're making a lot of emotional assumptions there, or what you want to be true, but it's not true just because you want it to be true.
Yeah, I had a discussion with Don last night. It's like, you know, I feel like 2 years ago, I was believing some things that were not truthful that I was being exposed to in the media.
Sure.
And I feel like I'm more carefully scrutinizing things and I'm not as, what am I? I'm always too nice. The benefit of the doubt. I'm always naive. Well, yeah. Well, I've grown up a little bit. Yeah. But my thought was like people that actually believe that Elon and Tesla are a bunch of Nazis now. I mean, how do we help them? Right. I don't know how to reach. I don't know how to help them. So I don't know.
I get it. You're free not to like Elon's politics. Totally accept that. You could go out there and say, I don't like Elon Musk's politics. No problem. But saying he's a Nazi, that's...
Well, and the other thing, too, is, you know, Tesla has the most American-made cars.
Yeah.
And Elon has been generating real high-paying jobs for Americans non-stop over the last 10 years.
Europe?
Well, now in Germany and other places, in China too. But he's generating lots of, not just jobs like at McDonald's where you stand at, we're talking real
benefits,
jobs,
all that stuff.
And using American goods and services and putting all of his talent back into America. And so, like, how can you be mad at him? I don't understand. If you hurt Tesla, you hurt all the retail investors, and you hurt the Americans working for Tesla. So please explain to me how any protest could be helpful. Now, look, I know the stock's been down, and that's fine. Elon can say what he wants. He helped build the stock up. And if people that lie and smear him take the stock down, it's not, I don't see, to me, Elon didn't bring the stock down. It's the people that lied about stuff taking the stock down, and I'm willing to wait it out. It's come back up again. It'll come back up again. It's already sort of coming back up a little bit. It's fine. If you can't stomach it, then don't invest in Tesla.
Say, really, look, Elon, in this latest controversy, or the latest propaganda on him, the people have been attacking him and saying stuff like this for years. So maybe not the Nazi angle, but he's affected what I'm trying to say is his public speech has affected stock price in the past, and it will continue to do so. So my recommendation, if you can't deal with free speech affecting your company's a company you've invested in, I would recommend you get out of that company and go buy T-bills or something else.
Right. Well, and the other thing is the only person the SEC under Biden ever got upset about the Tesla stock was Elon. And really, only once or twice did Elon say something. It was all the other people crafting what Elon said, showing snippets of what he said, telling us we were supposed to be mad at him for what he said. Right. Why didn't the SEC go after them? Because they were the ones that were actually causing the stock to drop.
That's right.
And I'm just gonna say one more time. Like, Don and I listened to J.D. Vance's entire speech at that summit that he was
Yeah,
at
the
yesterday,
security
the
summit
security summit. Thank
in-
you, Donnie.
uh-huh.
We listened to
Munich.
that in Munich, and we heard exactly what he said. And there was a couple of things he didn't say, and a whole bunch of things I thought he sounded very presidential. He sounded very well spoken. I wish I could speak that well. And then some other people tried to take a snippet here or a snippet there and totally twist what he said. And it's like, I'm just saying again, please listen to the source. If you want to be upset at Elon for what Elon said, at least watch the entire 5-minute, 10-minute. Don and I listen for an hour sometimes.
Yeah.
We listen when, quite a few people talk. We listen to the people firsthand. It might be a replay, but firsthand. Don't listen to an interpretation of what was said based on someone else's opinion.
Right.
You watch it with your own eyes. It takes more time. But then you'll know what was actually said, and you'll have some real basis for the emotion behind it, the context, what part of the speech it was in. There's so much manipulation out there. So I pretty much only listen, like if Caitlin at the White House, or it's not Caitlin, it's Carolyn
Hewitt
with the K. If she speaks Caitlin's the CNN reporter, they're upset. Catherine at the White House, if she speaks, then I want to listen to her directly. If I just want to listen to the people directly, what they're saying, not what somebody tells me is the right part of what they said. I know that Stephen Mark Ryan tends to abbreviate and put out some stuff. But usually I feel like, though, he leaves out. I feel like he does an okay job. So maybe there's a few people that can cut stuff up and it's okay. But just more direct from the source, I think we'd all be better off. Less editing. And I have been trying to keep us out of politics really hard all through the campaign and everything. Yeah. But I won't be complacent like I feel like probably some of the people in Germany were about lies and things happening and be quiet about it over here. So today people are up in front of Tesla, which this is a channel about Tesla, driving with the Tesla, life with the Tesla. I feel like it's relevant. They're up there, insinuating that Tesla is a bunch of Nazis. Elon is Nazi. Tesla employees are being called Nazis. It's not right. So I feel like it would be wrong for us not to address it on our channel to say that we feel like that's not right.
Oh, it is not. Absolutely.
It's not. Yep. Yeah, and I'll just add, too, that I'm a little upset with our local news station, WRAL. Not for the first time, but I am reminded again about how they can perpetuate the lying or the misrepresentation. There was some lawsuit had to do with Tesla, some Chinese driver. I refuse to click on it. I guess you can say, how could I be totally informed about it? But I read the comments underneath it a little bit, but I refused to click over to their advertising. And from what people were saying in there, they were reporting risks of something that happened with some Chinese thing that had nothing to do with local stuff. And it was.
Why is that on the Raleigh?
Why is that on the Raleigh, North Carolina news? Was basically the reason. That now maybe at the nightly news national level, that would have been relevant, but that certainly is not relevant for my local Raleigh station to be posting. I don't know. Maybe some person involved had a tie back to Raleigh. I don't know. It looked obvious to me that it was clickbait to bring out the Tesla hate inside of Wake County, which is a blue county in a swarm of red counties. Because like Charlotte and Raleigh are blue, but the whole rest of the state is red. So, but where they have their main market, they're trying to appeal to the base. They're trying to appeal to them like a politician would. And anyway, I was just, they've done some other stuff before, and it's been really frustrating. It's been really frustrating. So again, I'm not happy about that. They're not winning me over. If they were trying to win me over, they're not. And their station manager drives a Model X and they've got charging in the parking lot. We just expect better from them, and we're not getting better from them. If I worked for the station, I drove my Tesla to work every day because they do have several EV owners and Tesla owners. I would be marching into somebody's office about that BS that they put out on their social media site. But then that's just me. So I had Dawn bring us to Hilltop Needmore Town Park and Preserve, which it's sort of been renamed, and there's an Amazon van. We thought we'd film while we drove past it. Could be the one that's come to our house. This is 24715 on the driver's door.
We need to write that down.
We need to write that down. It's been our house twice now this week. I really wanted to check out the walking track and the weight room and not be outside for our exercise today, and well, it's pretty busy over here. But I don't know, some of them could be watching. I don't think they're all in the exercise room. I think some of them are here for a sporting event, so maybe we should just go inside and check it out anyway.
My recommendation is let's just go in there and stick our head in the door. So we just came to see what it looks like on the inside, and just let's see how far that gets us.
We ended up over here at the golf course to walk the red trail. You might remember there were two big walking trails, red, blue, and maybe yellow was across the street, and you can see the building that we were at right there. Anyway, they got rid of the trail over there, but they left the big one over here. There's 3 basketball courts in there, and 2 of them had games going on. They got big screen TVs, so if for some reason you don't want to or can't get inside the basketball area, you could watch from the big greeting area. And Don wasn't feeling weights today, so we didn't try to pursue that any further. We're still on the mostly down the back side. Then there's across the back, and then up the got off a hill. We were debating if this side has more hill than the other side. They're both up going toward the parking lot, but we passed one person. She was pretty cheery considering she was going up the hill. I was asking Dawn if I had ever worn my weight vest on the golf course before to go up that hill on the other side. I don't know. We don't remember. It'll be a challenge. Well, there's little pond number 1. It would be nice if the sun were out today, but it would still be winter. We just passed over the red start whining line. Start whining now.
That's right. It's uphill from here.
All the way to the parking lot, baby. I try really, really, really hard not to stop on the way up. Mostly because I'm afraid if I stop, I won't be able to keep going.
You'll do fine.
And my heart's already working pretty hard. Sure wish all this exercise would pay off and I would feel better. You can just see the clubhouse up there and those people at the top of the hill. So come on, baby, let's go. Again.
We made it.
I didn't stop.
My girl did great. Kick butt.
With the extra 10 pounds. Does it have to be all the way uphill to the car too?
All the way uphill to the car.
Oh, God. Well, I've been into the dollar store where I found some great St. Patrick's Day gel clings and Harris Teeter. I am not happy the deer are down here in the front near my plants. You guys need to go. You need to go, and you need to go right now.
They're checking out the upcoming
Get away.
deer food.
Well, they're already probably eating. That's not the way I really want them to go. They're checking out. They're eating everything, I'm sure. I am not pleased. There is absolutely nothing over there that I don't care that they might eat.
Well, funny, they didn't come over here and eat the daffodils.
They don't like daffodils.
Oh, okay.
They're a known deer deterrent. And I can see him. He's still right over there.
Well, you go down there and sit.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go down there and let him know I'm not happy. This was my Dollar Tree finds, including the Tesla Roadster Matchbox car. I just want you to know that there was only one left, and they had 5 big display boxes. There was only one Roadster left. Almost everything of everything else was still there. Um, so I would have bought more, but there weren't any more. And I wasn't interested in the other cars. There was one other EV, and I just wasn't interested. I'm going to put together this Lucky Cat tonight instead of working on the Assembly Square building. This is 280 pieces and probably about an hour's worth of work. And that just feels like the right thing to work on tonight. And I got lots of kitty help, so that should be interesting too. 5 bags, a crumpled instruction book, slightly bent, and a small 3-sticker sticker sheet. It's very cute. There's a tire weight inside so that you can make the pawl over here go back and forth. But it doesn't go by itself. I'm gonna set it on the dining room table for now. I'll probably put it by the Chinese restaurant modular when it needs to find another home.